and India. We'll see who will redefine amateur at this leg of the F5WC World Champs right here in Cape Town.
I am in awe with all these jerseys coming out. The sponsors have done a spectacular thing. They're all looking bright.
China versus India game is about to go underway. First half, let's see who's got what it takes to redefine amateur. Both teams are ready and excited to get that 3 points. And the game is underway. F5WC World Champs, Cape Town edition, the beautiful mother city, the beautiful motherland right here in South Africa, is hosting the second edition of the F5 World Champs.
What up, Druza?
What up, bro?
Yeah, I'm coming to enjoy a great commentary with you in this match.
Yeah, bro.
So we have China up against India.
Yep.
For me, this is like a... Oh, that's a great strike there from the Indian. Number 4, Nickel.
Mexico on one.
China has been very vicious.
Somewhat of an Asian derby that's happening over here.
Yeah. Who do you think is going to come up tops?
Bro, it's a couple of minutes played. It's only a couple of 40 seconds. This is the first match I've been seeing, so give me a couple of minutes and I'll tell you exactly.
I agree.
Who will be victorious after these games.
But what I've noticed that with a lot of these games, a lot of these fixtures, that as you can see, the goalkeeper is dropping down very deep into the other player's half. It seems to be part of the game.
It is part of the game, bro. You know, when the keeper comes and joins the play, it just adds more players. So it's not 4v4 anymore. It will end up with 5v4 with the keeper. But the keeper has to be very, very careful as to not to give away the position, because the position of the ball, otherwise they'll be scored against very, very easily.
Because that's what I've noticed, is that they always, if they lose the ball, they need to be quick off the mark back into their goals.
Exactly, but also, you know, you can't score direct from the kick. If the ball is out, so that's fine for them. But if the ball is still in play, then they will have to
they're
back.
in trouble.
Yeah, they'll be in trouble. They have to get back to their goals to save the goals. But the guys, and also, you know, their choice of footwear, these guys are wearing turfs, and it's on this pitch here in Cape Town. It's a bit thick, a little bit thick, and there's lots of slipping and sliding. So you would notice that the ones that are wearing boots have got more grip.
Yeah.
But the international guys, I think they're used to it now. So some of the guys that have played in this court, in this type of service for the first time, they struggle a little bit.
Yeah. So I think they probably more, in terms of what you're saying, they're not wearing the right type of boots, maybe?
Yeah.
I've also noticed some of the guys wearing, I don't know if it's a futsal boot.
Yeah, it's a...
Which isn't like the most ideal choice of footwear that you want to have playing here right now.
Exactly. I think that as the tournament goes, when they go to the second game, they'll actually find out exactly that they're slipping and sliding. Then they'll have to change the sort of footwear, because if you slip here, you will get punished. This is the World Cup, and it's the highest level.
Yeah.
So you will get punished. One mistake, you will get punished.
The intensity of these games is mind-blowing. It's unlike anything I've ever seen before. So I do agree that one chance you mess up, you're going to get punished for that.
Back to this game now, the game, China and India. I think it's even Stevens at the moment. The guys are very, very cagey.
Yeah.
Only 3 minutes played.
Yeah.
And these guys are sussing themselves out. You asked me earlier who you think is going to win this game. And I think I can give you an answer after 3 minutes played. India are looking very, very good at the moment. You know, they're not bunching, they're opening up the ball when they've got spaces. That's what you do in this format, in this game.
But at the same time, you need to be quick in defense.
Exactly.
As much as you can open up to get the ball or get played to, you need to be quick in that same breath for defending.
Exactly true. You're spot on with this one. So this is the first game in this group, which is China versus India.
Oh, lovely pass. Lovely passing. Seeing a bit of trickery there.
You have to be very skillful.
The teams are bringing their A game, their absolute A game.
You don't have much time on the ball, much space. So with whatever tricks that you have, you need to use all the tricks up your sleeve to try to get past the opponent. Especially when it's hard and you can't be passing the ball all over the show and all over the place. So you have to use a little bit of trickery.
So I think there's quite a few guys who've played in the F5 World Champs previously. So there is that element of experience. Do you think that it could be something that they can use for their collateral?
It helps a lot, Drew. It helps a lot. The guys, because from traveling from your own countries, also altitude plays a big role. So the guys would know, maybe there's no air on this side, and they'll know how to prepare themselves. They'll also know the surface. They'll know the type of play that has been used in the World Championship, because playing in your own country, it's totally different to be out on the stage and playing against other amazing amateur footballers from around the world.
Yeah. But what I want to know is that these players are coming from all over the world. The guys have been grouped they've been staged in their groups. So could they have had maybe a chance to sort of like learn how the other team plays, what their tactics are, and how they're planning to basically attack the game?
Not really. You only get to see what's happening maybe online. Some, of the countries maybe did not have any games streamed on live in their national tournaments or finals. So it will be actually hard for some teams, because it's the first time seeing other teams play. You'll actually get to see that once you played your first game, you can then scout and look around who you're playing next. So that's what I would say. So back to this game right here, it's really, really fierce and very, very tough.
I guess that makes sense, because if you paired with a certain number of teams and you've never seen them, or there's no footage of them that you've seen playing, so you don't know how they play.
Exactly.
So at a point like this, you do want to watch all of the games just to see what you're up against.
Exactly. You have to do your homework.
Yeah.
So back to this game here with 4 minutes to go. Or just under 4 minutes to go in the first half. The score is still deadlocked at 0-0, China and India.
There hasn't been any fireworks thus far in this game.
Not yet. It's a very, very tight game. And you see the keepers getting a lot of the ball, because they're the ones that are really open.
Yeah.
And the keepers, they've been giving the ball away too cheaply for my liking. But this Indian goalkeeper is really, really looking good.
Because both teams are very cautious at this stage of the game.
Understandably so. Understandably so, Drew.
But at the same time, each team needs to win. And how we win is by scoring goals.
So Ryan right now with the ball, giving it back to the goalkeeper.
Let's see if they... Oh,
the ball was out there, and I thought that he had just sneaked it in.
But
unlucky from Pereira. Ryan tackled from behind, just telling the ref, no, I didn't touch him. That's their ball.
China versus India, ladies and gents, at the F5 World Champs, right here in Cape Town, the beautiful mother city.
Sitting back a bit too much. I think I saw in the warm-up Piang, number 6, a very, very good player.
Yeah.
Stocky, short, he's really, really quick.
Okay.
He's going to be, I think in the second half, if they come out and they finish this game within less than 2 minutes to go, if he comes out and plays the way that I've seen him play, I think China might just come up with a point in this game.
I hope it doesn't take too long for them to actually showcase that. But listen, 2 minutes into this first half, the score is still deadlocked.
Every free kick that they have. Oh, what a great skill.
McDonald's, Powerade.
Excuse me, I really do not know how to pronounce some names, but as the tournament goes on, I would really, get to learn and how to pronounce their names.
Budweiser. Shout out to all our sponsors today, tomorrow, and yesterday.
Lin Jiaoping of China. Oh, the ref is giving one of the players from India, a yellow card. I kind of missed it as to why. And then the coach of them, I think it's Mali, was just given a yellow card, and they're taking this as a precautionary measure. The coach takes him out with less than a minute to go in the first half.
I think we might be going into the halftime goalless.
On the ball right now.
Very patient on the build-up.
On pitch one, we have China versus India. Out here, redefining amateur. So much talent. So much technique. Dribble on the leg. Oh.
And that is the half China versus India at the F5 World Champs 2019 edition right here in the beautiful mother city, Cape Town. Thoughts?
Yeah, we're going into the half deadlocked at 0-0. It's a very, very tight game. And my point is, like I said, at the moment, India really looking good with their keeper Scott coming out and helping the rest of his team, trying to pickpocket and find those spaces in the pockets. I think the guys from India going to the ref right now just to find out exactly what was the yellow card for. Still very sporting though, nothing untoward. The referee are really loving how this game is played in a very good spirit.
Things aren't as heated as I thought they'd maybe be in this game. So hopefully the second half is going to bring us more fireworks than the first half.
Hopefully so. Like I said, Drew, the guys are going to get a little bit tired and they've known exactly what is happening in the first half, so they're going to review and check what is exactly happening. So hopefully we get some goals in the second half. That's what we're here for. We're here for some skill. We're here for some goals.
Yeah. So hashtag redefine amateur. What does redefine amateur mean for you?
For me, bro, it just means that, you know, we're giving the amateurs that don't have the opportunity to travel around the world to experience what it is to play against other amateur footballers from around the world and to treat them like the professionals that they are. You know, so that's what it is to redefine amateur.
Because I feel like that's what we've been doing at the F5's World Champs 2019. We're all about redefining amateur, and this is the platform for the players to showcase their skills and abilities to show us that they could possibly, potentially get to a professional level of play, hence redefining amateur.
All right, we're back in the second half right now. China kicking us off. They're trying to be on the front foot, always keeping the ball from left to right. Leon Ping, number 2, the captain, dictating play there. Oh, and they run out of space. They're running out of space in the Indian half.
So much energy on each one.
Scott, the goalkeeper, starts out short, and Rayan just kicks at a sky ball, just balloons it up in the air. China captain, number 3 there, just heads the ball out.
So much flames on pitch 2. Who is going to win this match? We have no.
F5 World Champions right here in the beautiful mother city. I feel like I've said that way too much, but at the same time, it is a really beautiful destination to host this auspicious occasion right here in the backyard of South Africa.
Back to the game. I think the first couple of minutes, or 1 minute 45 seconds played, China has been on top of this game. I think when they went into the break, they told themselves that they'll press just a little bit more and try to keep the ball a little bit more.
We are 2-0 on pitch 2.
And the guys, it's very, very, here on pitch 1, China versus India. Guys are very, very cautious. And you can see how they're coming up with the ball with Rian, number 6, one of the standard players for India.
I absolutely love how the goalkeepers get involved.
That would be a yellow card, but it's just ball to hand. That's what the ref says. The ball was his natural position because there's not much that you can do over that side. So in this format of the game, you have to watch your runners. You have to watch the blind runs. If you don't, everybody works. You know, all four, you move as a unit, you attack as a unit, and you defend as a unit. And this is exactly what these two teams are doing. So number 7 of China, very tricky character. He's not so talkative, but he's very, very tricky.
At the end of the day, they do say teamwork makes the dream work.
You know what it is, Drew. As soon as I say that, he gives the ball away. And the youngster of India comes in to restart the game. You'll notice in this format of the game, as I said earlier, that the keepers get to keep the ball quite a bit because they have all the space in the world, but they have to find the right pass. If they don't, they will get punished. They will get punished.
The tackles are flying in right now, Chris.
That's a great tackle there from the 7 of China.
The tackles are flying in right now.
The ref just tells him, please be careful of the boards. Because the boards are very close to the line. So it's all about fair play. You don't want to injure anyone. You come to a beautiful country like South Africa, you want to go back home being injured. That's a great strike there from number 6, Ryan. Goes up for a corner.
The lovely thing about football is that it brings everyone together.
I feel like India have been the most vicious in this second half.
Rian,
I haven't seen much from China.
Rian there with a great shot in instant replay, as you can see, trying to get the keeper off guard. I think taking a lot of shots of goal, so Rian with a great strike there on goal.
I think at this point they are trying or doing anything to try and get that goal. Because, I mean, they've been very composed and patient with the build-up. To no avail. I mean,
that's true. I think as you're looking at the time. Oh, it's a great skill there. 6, very young. Number 5 there, Rian, urging the troops to carry on and try to get the goal. There's only 5 minutes left in the second half, and it's still deadlocked at 0-0. Keeper Scott with a great strike there. Try to keep the ball down. They give him so much space. I'm not sure about the service from the keeper there. How you throw the ball also determines how you're going to, control the ball there. As you see that instant replay, if you can keep it down.
That was a close one.
You keep it down, you might get a deflection for an own goal or a direct shot at goal.
So less than 5 minutes to go in the second half, China versus India. And no team has shown signs of being hungry for the 3 points.
I think in the next couple of minutes, as we about to go close of this game, it will be telling you. You will see. I think the heat is really going to take its toll on these players, especially on the Chinese players. I think in India at the moment it's summer. It's also a bit humid, so they'll be used to this kind of weather.
I mean, it could be one or two things happening. The game could just end as is, goalless, with no score, or there could be a big upset.
I really feel there's a goal coming as coach keeper Scott approaches, and they get a corner there from the young Indian number 2. His name is Craig Hermit.
Indian goalkeeper deep in the opponent's half.
Oi.
Trying to get this goal.
The
So
captain
desperately.
Pereira misses from only 3 yards out, and you'll be feeling that it's a great missed opportunity for that one.
So I heard everything you said, right? So what you said was, there is lunch for all the team players, the soccer
Craig
players,
apologizing to the ref over
and
there.
it's at the back
I
of
think
the
it was a
ball.
clash of knees.
Each team
Player looks really injured there.
2 players to collect
It's
the
grimacing on the
food
ground
for the
there,
rest
and it's
of
not
the
a good
team.
sign.
Just to repeat, lunch is ready for all
It's
the
not a
players.
good sign at
Each
all. I think
team
it's just a
must
clash
have
of
2
knees.
players to go and collect the food by the bar
No,
area.
it seems to be fine. He just gets up on his feet. I'm really confused over there because I thought that was the Chinese ball, but the referee has reversed the decision to give it to India.
Well done to the players.
This might
It
be
was a
telling
beautiful
because
match.
there's about 2 minutes to go. The keeper, if you can just keep his shots down.
We're heading into the last 2 minutes of this
if-
encounter.
If keeper Scott can keep his shots down, I think they'll get more results on this game, Drew, because